Hey everyone, my name is Robin. If this is your first time tuning in, thanks so much for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't, please do. And we're going to do a general reading for May 2021. So I can already feel like a lot of tension. So just be mindful and aware of that I think because it is COVID, there are some people that need to isolate, or maybe it's related to their relationship status, or maybe you feel like you're eating or drinking more than you typically do. It does feel like there's a lot of like strain on some people. Okay, so if you need help, book a reading with me. I charge $111 for an hour session, and if you would like a reading, specifically just to shorten it up, those are 35 minutes for $75. Okay, and I do different types of readings, so you can go into robinshealing.com and check that out. Okay, so right away, our theme card is the Empress, Angel of Abundance. So I really like this card. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath because this energy, even though it's positive, is heavy at the same time. Okay. All right. So this is telling me that we're transforming. Okay. So if you're planting seeds, then it's about you turning into a butterfly eventually, but you're not quite there yet. So this is telling me if you watch your astrological sign reading for the month, it's going to make more sense. But this is saying that we're carrying some burdens around with us from old unhealthy relationships. So this is again a perfect time, aside from getting a reading, healing, I'm doing some cord cutting. And so underneath my playlist meditation, there's a cord cutting exercise with Archangel Michael. So that might be something you want to take advantage of. The other thing too is I'm hearing ask and you shall receive. So make sure that you are asking for the things that you want. And so making sure that you're putting out good energy so that you can get good energy. Because whenever we see the Angel of Abundance, that's telling us that we absolutely will get what we deserve. So if you feel like you're working on self-worth and you're happy, then positive energy is going to start flowing your way. Six of Swords, resolution. Okay, resolution is telling me that some people that are watching actually might have some form of like panic. Okay. And so this panic energy is what then vibrates in our chest and things like that. So again, if you're struggling with respiratory issues, anything to do with the chest, any heaviness, any heart walls that you have, blocks, etc., this might be a great time for also doing your own card readings and things like that. So you can even book sessions with me to help help you learn some of this stuff as well. But regardless, if you have your own gifts and abilities, make sure that you're healing old wounds and do card readings for yourself. Absolutely. Ten of Swords, endings. Okay, so I really feel this need to just slow down right now and just take a breath, because this panic energy that some people might be feeling, again, it's for transformative reasons. So when we see this card, it's telling us that we're just growing, we're changing, we're shifting. And so this is constant, right? Change is ever growing. And so if you see it as a positive, then essentially you can start looking at, again, positive manifestations. So that's what I would recommend. Under my Instagram, I have some new moon affirmations, things like that. So you can always go back to those. But it's very much what we're choosing to say. And so that's also not just to ourselves, but other people going back into relationships. How are you using your words with others? So Nine of Pentacles, it's how we're viewing ourselves as well. Nine of Pentacles, comfort. Okay, this is talking about how if you're in a good place financially, that again, that growing energy is coming up. So how are you choosing to invest? Is it on more education? Is it getting healing sessions? Or is it that you're putting money into stocks or something like that? But this is telling me that it's really important that you're putting your money into things that you consider fun, things that you've never done before. So taking risks and that sort of thing, because not everybody gets to live forever, right? Nobody gets to live forever. But what I'm saying is, like, some people have longer lifelines and lifespans than others. So really make sure that you're getting your quality days in. And so that means if it's, spreading more energy out to other people by investing more time and investing in yourself. If you're a healer, excuse me, if you're a healer, if you are a healer, then yeah, the more you invest into yourself, the more people you can help, right? So something tells me that is a healer watching. Oh my goodness, so weird energy is happening to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crazy. 3 of Wands, preparation. Yeah, this is talking about exercise and diet. This is saying that it's okay to use your logical when it comes to exercise and diet. You know, there's what's coming up is that there's a plan for everyone. I keep getting this message. So if you look at that as when you're worrying that there's really nothing to worry about, just apply the knowledge and wisdom that you learn over time. So learning is super important for us. 4 of Pentacles. This is talking about self-talk again. Control. It's telling us that you know, even if you have knowledge and wisdom, it doesn't, some people are saying, well, it doesn't mean I'm using it. I have knowledge and I'm not using my knowledge, that sort of thing. And it's like, just feels more like a heaviness versus a lightness. So it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, be a little bit more innovative, I would say, with how you're living as well, because again, we're not all here for a long lifespan. So just make sure that you're feeling secure in your sense of self, and that's going to create more flow in your life. So some people are feeling blocked financially too, where they're just not looking at life I don't want to say in the right way, but like in that mindset that I was already discussing. So the other thing too is I have a digital program called Income. It's $199, and it's something that you can watch in your own time and get lots of theta healing downloads that way as well, and just kind of learn more of these practices and discussions that I'm relating this to. So Knight of Cups, spirituality. This is talking about overwhelm energy. So again, when people are worried about money, they tend to get really stuck in their health too, because it's about focusing on, you know, ways that we can heal, ways that we can grow and become healthier so we can live longer, things like that. So breathing exercises are coming up. I also do some yoga classes underneath my yoga. I will go on live sometimes and do that. I have new moon healings and a meditation that I do. So, you know, check out some of the stuff that I offer. This person is positive, but they're forgetting about sometimes their needs and their wants. So that would be your root chakra, right? Root chakra is how we connect to the earth. It's the importance of like working with crystals, things like that. You can go to my Robin's Healing Herbs Facebook page and check out some of the products that I have there, and also because everything is natural, coming from the earth. Very simple ingredients like my hydrosols, things like that. But it's about waking up our senses. That means intuition, but it's waking up through Mother Nature, things like that. The healthy energy exchanges with other people, such as financially too, the giving and the getting back, that flow energy. Okay. So Queen of Pentacles, comfort. So that's the second time we're seeing the word comfort. So we want to pay attention to those signs and symbols. The other thing too is some people think that being positive is hocus pocus, so they just live in their logical, and what's happening is they're forgetting to find answers and search for answers. So if you're watching this, you're drawn to this because you are probably searching for some answers, and that's a healthy thing, right? So we always want to be curious, but we don't always need to know everything, but we do want to know as much as we can, again, to help us evolve and change. We want to change. The Sun, angel of happiness. Okay, this feels like there's tons of distractions for people this month. We do have like Mother's Day. We have a long weekend in May. But it feels like there's some toxic energy. So even though we have the Sun and it's super positive, it's like still related to when we're positive, sometimes there are negative people around us, and then we have to deal with that. And so it's staying in the up, even when the world feels like it's coming down. Even if you have negative people around you, stay in the up, stay in the hope, stay in the faith, that sort of thing. Because again, focus is important, right? Probably why I have like my I'm making a rose spray today or tomorrow with 100% pure organic rose petals, and I'm making this wonderful spray so that people can raise their vibration. They can wake up to the feelings of openness and awareness. So mindfulness practices, whatever way you choose, okay? Pay close attention. Unfortunately, this is a month of like healing and growth, and when I say unfortunately, it's because that means we have to put time back into ourselves, but also outward too. So Two of Pentacles, juggling, going back into money. This is saying that we can't do it all by ourselves. You know, we have to work jobs, we have to have clients, we have to support one another in the community, we have to address situations that are a little uncomfortable. So this, even though it says about money, it's still about communication. Say, hey, I can't afford this, but can you help me out? People appreciate people who are okay with addressing situations instead of going, oh no, like I don't want to upset people, right? So we're burying some things. Okay, I'm doing my best to slow down while tuning in. Six of Cups, support. Okay, there's this need to laugh as well. So when I use a word and then another word comes up like support after I just said that, again, it's the energy's pulling us to this type of energy. So this is saying that there are role models and mentors for you, okay? I can do mentorship for you. It's about being like connected to one another. And so if you feel like we're not connecting, then where's the disconnection? Where's the break, right? Is there a feeling of like something's not enough for you, whatever it is? But ask yourself some of those questions. Ask your higher self that, right? When you're tuning into your own energy. Knight of Pentacles, trust. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? This is talking about, actually, I feel like connecting to your astrological sign aside from the general reading is coming up, because it's about taking all the connections and lining them up together. So when you have 3 signs, right? And you know all of those 3 signs, plus you watch this one, you're watching 4 videos for the month of May. You're going to get a lot of insight there. So it's how you're collecting energy from everybody. It's spreading out the energy, right? If we put all of our energy into one person, one thing, how are you going to feel, right? Strength, Angel of Courage. Okay. So this is saying that this trust factor is really, really important in clearing energy as well. So when you're building relationships with people to get them to help you clear their energy, make sure that you're being trustworthy as well, making sure that you're following through with your end of the deal too. So that's really important to, when you're, again, clearing energy, make sure that you're really focusing on the gifts at hand. And that means feeling into people's energy. So important, okay? That is our monthly reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Totally connect to me if you need to or / want to. I think it's important even just to pay closer attention to even some of the meditations that I've done, because regardless, there's a reason why there's a connection here for you, okay? So I love you guys all. Stay tuned for some more vids.